A lot of people believe, that it is just like the worst children or like the worst behaviors that can benefit. We don't come into a play therapy setting and believe that we have to change or fix a child. Your child isn't for fixing, your child is for supporting. My name is Brittany Phillips. I am an assistant professor in the counseling graduate training program. Play therapy is a beautiful experience where a play therapist is trained to support a child through play to learn how to manage and process difficult experiences and difficult emotions and learn about themselves in a safe, caring environment. Essentially, a child can come into a play therapy room and have open-ended play, an opportunity to play in a lot of different ways. There are various toys that are available, and the play therapist just provides support and tracks what's going on and reflects feeling and reflects content about the play therapy session, and the child is able to process their emotions through that play experience. That's the foundational principle, is that they are releasing their emotions through play. And so if a child hears, "Don't cry about that," that's nothing to cry about. They learn, this isn't a safe emotion to express. And so then they start to internalize it, and it grows and it grows and it grows. It's kind of like a balloon where you put so much air into it until it finally pops. Well, if a child is continuing to internalize their emotional experience, it will most likely lead to some sort of alternative coping behavior that isn't helpful or healthy for them. Difficult behaviors usually compound. And so in play therapy, we see children for the typical temper tantrum where, I'm really frustrated and I don't know how to process my emotions, and so I am screaming and yelling, maybe I'm hitting, maybe I'm biting, and that those behaviors, if left without treatment, can compound and grow into physical violence as they grow. Maybe it's isolation and withdrawal, and maybe that leads to more inner turmoil. And so we're creating a place to avoid the escalation of mental health. Through play therapy, they can play their emotional experiences, and it gives this cathartic release of that really heavy emotion. And it's really transformative to feel, I can release this and I can learn about my emotions and not have to hide. A lot of people believe, that it is just like the worst children or like the worst behaviors that can benefit. But play therapy can also be really preventative. We don't come into a play therapy setting and believe that we have to change or fix a child. Unfortunately, some parents come in with this idea of, I'm going to let you do play therapy with my child so you can fix them. And so we have a conversation with the parent of, your child isn't for fixing, your child is for supporting. And we're creating a safe place where they feel like they can authentically be themselves, and we can create this transformative experience through play where they can feel confident and explore their own issues in a safe environment. Research shows that children that experience play therapy typically do better in school. They typically are able to process through the education system and be productive adults in society. And so learning that emotional regulation and learning about emotions can be really beneficial for long-term success. It can range from, I just moved across the country and I don't have my normal surroundings, and a child can benefit from play therapy in that realm. Parents experiencing divorce and being able to process that. It could even be a car wreck, something that was traumatic. They experienced things or were exposed to things that were really difficult to process. It could be issues at school where maybe they're being bullied. Any child can benefit from the play therapy experience. The benefits really range depending on the type of issue that the child is coming in for and the type of play therapy that the child is experiencing. Mental health is an ever-evolving and growing issue. The mental health needs that people are facing is really real. Wyoming is ranked number 43 for higher prevalence of mental illness in children. And so we need to address that there are mental health needs that are going unmet and undiagnosed. When you think about mental illness, a lot of people think, that's scary. I don't know how to address it. I don't know how to talk about it. But play therapy is an inviting approach where we don't have to sit and talk about the mental health needs of children, because children can't verbally process those things anyway. And so it provides this beautiful experience of play that can be less intimidating for even parents to bring their children in and to learn that addressing mental health needs of children, it doesn't have to be intimidating and scary. Children are our future, and so if we are providing a safe place for them to learn about themselves, to learn emotional identification, emotional regulation, they will be better off in the future to become contributing members to our society.